Hi guys, we're going to read Chapter 3 of Junie B. First Grader, Dumb Bunny. Chapter 3. Waiting and Waiting. On Saturday morning, I jumped out of bed very excited, because today was the day of the party, of course. The Easter egg hunt, the Easter egg hunt, today is the day of the Easter egg hunt, I sang real loud. I ran into Mother and Daddy's room, and I turned on their light. The Easter egg hunt, the Easter egg hunt, today is the day of the Easter egg hunt, I sang again. Mother opened one eyeball. It's not time to get up yet, Junie B., she said. It's still dark outside. Please go back to bed. I put my head next to her face. Yeah, only I don't think that's actually possible, I said, on account of my brain is already activated. Mother put her pillow over her head, and I lifted it up. I'm going to find the golden egg today, I said. I told you about that, right, Mother? Whoever finds the golden egg gets to swim in Lucille's hot water. I hugged myself very happy. I would love to swim in that hot water, I said, except for Sheldon and May want the prize too. Plus, Lucille loves Sheldon, and so maybe she might give him a hint or something, and a hint would not be good. I did a little frown. Plus, here's another problem, I said. May has bird parts, and birds can see as good as a hawk. Mother pretended to snore, and I did a huffy breath at her. Sometimes mothers do not act their old age. Finally, I put the pillow back on her head, and I went back to my room. Then I picked up my stuffed elephant named Philip Johnny Bob, and we skipped to my closet to pick out party clothes. We looked at all my hangers. I said. What kind of clothes are good for egg hunting? What do you think, Phil? Phil tapped his trunk. Well, let's see. Good egg hunting clothes should be easy to run in, probably, 'cause when you spot an egg, you will have to beat people to it, right? He asked. Right, I said. Plus, good egg hunting clothes should not be a dress either, on account of sometimes when I am beating people to an egg, I will have to tackle them and get into a scuffle. Correct, said Philip. Tackling and scuffling often happens in egg hunts. He thought some more. Also, good egg hunting clothes should have big pockets to carry all the eggs you're going to find, he said. I nodded. Yes, plus good egg clothes have to be pretty. Right, Phil? I said, because this is a fancy party, you know. I know, said Phil. Egg clothes should definitely be pretty. Like... We looked some more. Then, both of us spotted the pretty clothes at once. Like those brand new lavender overalls that Mother just bought. We shouted real joyful. Phil threw himself way high in the air. Yes, the brand new lavender overalls will be perfect, Junie B, 'cause lavender is exactly like purple, almost, and purple is the color of your favorite glasses. He flung himself in the air again. We are genius at picking egg clothes, he said. Yes, we are geniuses, said Philip, I said. I could not lose the egg hunt in this perfect outfit. After that, I quick put on my lavender overalls. Then me and Philip ran to the window, and we sat down on the floor, and we waited for daylight to come. The party was supposed to start at lunchtime. There was going to be a picnic before the egg hunt. The information was printed right on Lucille's fancy invitation. I read it to Mother and Daddy at breakfast. A picnic lunch will be served on the grounds before the event, I read, and I smiled. I enjoy eating on the ground, I said, and Mother laughed. Oh, I don't think you'll be eating on the ground, Junie B, she said. Grounds are what rich people call their lawns and gardens. I got down from the table and looked outside. Do we have grounds? I asked. Mother rolled her eyes and looked at Daddy. Heavens no, Junie B, she said. What we have is weeds and crabgrass. Daddy sucked his cheeks in at her. Weeds and crabgrass is an issue, apparently. After breakfast, I waited for it to be time to leave. It was the longest morning I ever saw. Then, finally, Daddy said it was time to go, and I ran to the car lickety-split. Lickety-split is the grown-up word for zippity-fast. It took forever to get to Lucille's house. We drove, and then, at last, we turned into Lucille's long driveway. Lucille's house, we're finally at Lucille's house, I shouted out. I leaned my nose against the window. Remember when I came here last year, Daddy? And I said, me and my friend Grace spent the night at this place, and I ate dinner and breakfast with her rich, expensive Nana. Then, oh my gosh, I saw her. I saw the rich, expensive Nana. She was standing right there with Lucille's mother and Daddy and brother. They were welcoming all the cars. I opened my door and I ran to her. Well, 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 we meet again, Nana, I hollered real happy. Then I hugged my arms around her middle and I tried to lift her off the ground, only she didn't actually budge that good. I stepped back and I looked at her. The Nana had put on a few pounds, I believe. After that, I tried to lift her again, but this time she took my arms away. Oh, dear no, young lady, you mustn't try to pick me up, she said. You'll hurt yourself. I looked at her kind of puzzled. Yeah, only I'm not a young lady, Nana, I said. Look, see, it's me. It's Junie B. Jones. I pointed to my face. Don't you remember me? Huh? I spent the night here with Lucille and Grace. Remember that, Nana? It was the time of our lives, I said. The Nana looked closer at me. Then all of a sudden, drops of sweaty came on her head. She took out a tissue and she dabbed herself with it. Oh my, oh dear, yes, I remember now, she said, and she did a little shiver. Junie B. Jones, I remember you well. I skipped around her in a circle. Today is going to be fun, right, Nana? Today, I'm going to find the golden egg. After I skipped, I held my hand out to do a high five, but the Nana didn't actually respond, and so I just swatted at her sleeve, and that's all. Just then, a car drove up in the driveway. I turned around and, oh boy, it was my good friend named Shirley. Plus, after Shirley came, then Sheldon came. And after Sheldon came Roger, and after Roger came Camille and Chanel and Herbert and Jose and Lenny. And then all the rest of the children in room 1 came too. Only wait till you hear this. I didn't see you-know-who. I looked all around to be sure. And then I crossed my fingers for luck. And I hoped that maybe May wouldn't show up at all. 'Cause maybe she would forget that the party was today, possibly. I thought for a minute. Or else maybe her daddy's car would get flat tires. Or else maybe his battery would go dead. Or maybe his muffler would fall off in the middle of the street. I thought some more and did a grin. Or else maybe May was playing in her backyard this morning and she bent over to tie her shoe and floof! She got carried off by the North American barn owl. I bent over and laughed real loud. Now that's a good one. Tomorrow we will read Chapter 4, Eggs and Sweaty and Other Stuff. So check back in tomorrow for Chapter 4. Have a good day.